right, here is Emily now, who wanted our help to find out what the heck happened last year, because she felt like she was vibing with this guy last Thanksgiving, and then all of a sudden, ghost. Hey, Emily, good morning.
Good morning. Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you today?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Trying to get a hold of, somebody that I had hung out with. It wasn't really exactly the first time, because we hung out last year around this time. We actually went to school together, like high school, and graduated, and we ended up sort of having something going on the last bit of high school, but nothing ever happened. And then we reconnected during the holidays last year during Thanksgiving when a bunch of us were out, and nothing crazy happened, but I really thought we would continue talking, even though, his name's Ian, even though he lives in South Carolina, I figured we'd keep talking, and I didn't hear from him at all, which I was really surprised about. And with the holidays, Thanksgiving coming up again, and it would be nice to see him. I'm just wondering, I don't know. I just would like to reconnect, but.
All right, so let me try to piece this together. So you guys dated in high school, which is how long ago?
Oh, let's see, what?
That was an I don't want to tell you.
I'm in my late 20s now.
Okay, so you guys dated. You dated in high school.
About 10 years ago.
About 10 years ago. And then last Thanksgiving, you guys linked back up. You have a great time. You connected. It get physical last Thanksgiving. That's an important question. Sorry, it's inappropriate, but I got to ask.
It did some, nothing crazy.
So that means not all the way.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, but you're feeling everything, was all right, connected. Did you only hang out with them for that one day, or was there a couple of days?
It was just that one night out and into the morning, so to speak.
Gotcha.
Okay.
And then after that, do you try to text him and he just ghosts you completely at that point, or is there some conversation back and forth?
Yeah, it was just some oh, that was fun. Oh, yeah, that was fun. And then I didn't hear from him.
Yeah, I think you were the hometown hookup.
Oh, I forgot about the hometown hookup.
Yeah, is it
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, is it possible you're just the hometown hookup? I mean, you came into town. This was going to be nice and fun, and
Memories, a little nostalgia.
Yeah, right.
Yep, convenient, all the things.
And then
we don't have to say that.
That's true.
She's not a 7-Eleven.
Open 24 hours. So then he doesn't hit you back. Don't you think that maybe he was just okay, that was nice, but she's gone now. She don't live here, so. He might be open to this Thanksgiving also. It's kind of a sure thing.
But you don't want to be just a Thanksgiving thought, do you?
I would like at least a little more hi, how are you? A little more friendship while also being the hookup. You know what I mean? I don't know, a little more care.
My God, that's a new segment by Thanksgiving Thoughts.
All right, so I'm not exactly sure what you're trying to get here.
I'm just nervous to asking myself, so I really wanted some help.
So you want us to confirm whether or not you were just a hometown hookup, or if could be a potential, maybe he just didn't pick up the vibes or didn't pick up the signs that you were hoping to do something a little more.
She got up the next morning from his house and left. What do you mean he didn't pick up the signs?
Well,
yeah, if I were your friend, I would ask you, if he ghosted you, why do you want to hook up with him again?
Because maybe he didn't know.
He didn't know what?
That she wanted more than just a hometown hookup.
Yeah, because he might have been.
She wanted leftovers.
Now, you might be right. So let's say he's assuming the same thing. You came into town, and because you weren't very aggressive afterwards either in contacting with him, he's like, well, that was a pleasant surprise. Mm-hmm. But it's over now, and maybe he's ready for a pleasant surprise this Thanksgiving also.
Yeah, I would like to know more. All of the above.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So, Tommy, yesterday we reached out to him, found the dude.
We did.
We're going to have to break here and then come back. Was he eager to respond, or did you have to talk him into responding?
No, he responded. I mean, I wouldn't call it eager.
So what you're saying is he was willing to participate.
You'll
Not-
just have to wait.
Okay. All right, so
We got answers.
Will she get answers?
Yes.
Okay.
That didn't help, did it?
That is cryptic AF.
I'm trying hard. All right, Emily, give us a couple of minutes here, and when we come back, we will tell you what he said about your hookup last Thanksgiving and if there will be one this Thanksgiving, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Next on The Bert Show.
The Bert Show.
First things first here, we have got to get either some closure or build some excitement here with Emily as she goes back home for Thanksgiving. What?
And by the way, somebody tweeted, Kristen, Thanksgiving thought, THOUGHT, or Thanksgiving thought, THOT. I 100% meant Thanksgiving thought, THOT.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant thought.
No, not thought. Thought.
Oh.
That hoe over there.
I didn't give you the laugh you deserved.
No, you didn't.
I get it now. Oh, my bad.
That went right by me.
Yes.
Completely off my head.
I'm talking about Thanksgiving hometown thoughts.
Okay. All right. I got it now. Okay.
So we might have a situation here where Emily was the hometown hookup.
Yes.
And she doesn't necessarily want to be, but that might be the impression he got also, and she's wondering if they can do it again.
Yeah, so they dated in high school briefly. That's been a little under 10 years ago. And last Thanksgiving, going home for the holidays, sees him, has a great night. They hook up, not all the way, and they part ways the next day, and he ghosted, and she never heard from him. But she would like to rekindle whatever they had going. But she doesn't want it to be like a one-time Thanksgiving thought thing.
All right, Emily, so you wanted us to reach out to him, and we're accomplishing two things here. One, to see if he would like to see you, and the second one is for more than just being physical. Is that right?
Exactly.
Okay. Tommy, you want to take it from here? Here's our show director.
All right. Thank you. So I reached out to Ian via email, and this was really weird. Have you ever texted back and forth on the email?
Texted?
I mean, we were basically texting via email.
I see what
like
you're saying.
short little
It was
spurts.
just,
yeah.
It was just weird. But I did reach out to Ian via email and explained what second date update is. And I explained that the situation is a little different because it isn't exactly his first date with this particular person. However, they did hang out for the first time in a long time, and now she's curious what happened and why he ghosted. And so he hit me back. He said, well, I'd probably be able to tell you more if you tell me who this person is that I supposedly ghosted. And I just threw it out there. I said, it's Emily. And he said, sorry, you'll have to be more specific. I know like 10 Emilys.
Yikes. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Emily is a pretty popular name.
Do you know? Okay, what's the most popular name? John. Do you know 10 Johns right now in your life? Not John Mayer. Do you know 10 Johns?
Okay, yes. So John, Leslie's husband. John, our contractor. There is John, my cousin.
You went to the John?
And then John, my other cousin.
Okay, I wasn't really asking. It was
I
rhetorical.
know Emily's like, you got to be kidding me.
All right.
Thank you for running with it. So let's just round up and say you know 6.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Emily.
Back to it. Ian says, you'll have to be more specific. I know like 10 Emilys. And I said, this Emily is a girl you briefly dated in high school, but then reconnected last year before Thanksgiving. And he goes, oh, yeah. What about her? And I said, well, she thought you guys had a good time, but was confused why you never contacted her or replied to her. And Ian said, I guess because I didn't see the point. And I said, you didn't like her? And he said, I did not like her. I guess I was neutral.
That's the impression you want to leave. I like her. I dislike her. What are you saying? It was convenient.
Yep.
I said, well, did you like her when you were in high school? And he said, that was years ago. I have no idea.
Ian, yes, you do.
And then I said, well, she said you only hung out once, twice last year, so maybe that isn't enough time to really like someone. And he said, I guess not. And I said, would you be interested in hanging out with her again if you're in town for Thanksgiving? And he said, sure.
Yeah, what guy?
Why not?
What guy's going to go, you know what?
Yep.
She's only in town for a couple of days. It can be all physical, and then she's on her way. Not interested. None.
And I said, great. Should I have her just text you instead of this stupid going back and forth on email? And he said, sure. And I said, okay, thanks.
Okay, Emily.
Yeah.
As your friend, you're not going to go for this.
Wait a minute.
No.
She's a grown woman.
Wait a minute.
Queen, know your worth.
Look, Emily, you got needs also. So I'm just...
I got plenty of Johns I can introduce you to. You don't need this Ian.
Look, if you want to go up there, you just know what it's going to be. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I was just thinking. It's like I know what I'm going to expect now, apparently.
Right.
Kristen,
But don't give it to him, Emily.
hey, Kristen, don't say you know a lot of Johns you can introduce her to. You sound like a hooker.
Okay, one, I don't sound like a hooker. I sound like a pimp. Thank you very much.
So look, this dude is like, you know what? It's probably not. What I'm hearing him say is that's probably not somebody that I would date. But if she's coming into town, we had a great time last year, and we could have the same type this year,
No.
and then she could be on her way. If you're okay with that,
You're not okay with that, Emily.
But if you're not okay with it,
Are you okay with it?
It's more like now I'm seeing who he is and what to expect. Whereas before, I think I had him like on a pedestal,
Yep.
and he really like didn't. He isn't that person at all. And it's like, okay, so now, yes, I am a woman with needs. So is it like, okay, yeah, you know what? I'll treat it the same way he's treating it, and I'm not going to expect anything. Or depending on how I feel, it could be like, nah, I know my worth. I'm not hanging out with him.
match his energy. What have we been saying lately, Kristen?
No, she deserves better energy. Here's the thing. Yes, you have needs. He has needs, whatever. I'm not talking about some lifelong commitment. The way he handled that conversation, I know like 10 Emily's. I did not like her. It was neutral. Like the whole vibe, like you don't have to have somebody falling all over you and like gushing and wanting to have like this intimate one-on-one relationship, but you deserved better than that.
So she's not asking. I mean,
He could have at least
100%.
remembered
No
her.
matter work. So it's like, okay, is if I could try and put effort somewhere else, which
Yes.
I'm all about, but if that doesn't work out, Ian can be my 13th pick, just like I was his 13th.
there you go. You know what? And if you
Amen.
told him that, he would be up for it.
Yeah, you would.
He'd be like, okay.
That man would get off.
If there are 12 dudes ahead of me, you just let me know I'm here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just manage those expectations, girl.
All right, Emily.
Oh, yeah, they are obviously managed. Man, I'm disappointed and surprised and feel very insulted at the same time.
So that's why you
get it.
shouldn't give him the cookie.
Exactly. Do not then. Right.
Unless 12 fail, because if 12
There's got to be a reason.
The Bert Show.
So first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get the Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.